Hey, what's going on YouTube? Another video for you guys as usual. So right now, technically, it is Sunday, which is Father's Day, which is pretty crazy. Well, right now, technically, it is Monday, but I forgot to make a lot of videos today because I haven't really streamed. But what I did today, I woke up. I didn't really sleep. I actually just woke up right now. It's like already 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was just making videos. I was making a gaming commentary, like earlier today. I was playing Anna. It was like this horror game, and it's really, I don't like it when I play a game and it's like puzzles, like a lot of puzzles. Like it's really just, I just like a straight, just one line way of playing the game, because if I do that, then it's much more easier to progress. Because if I do a lot of side things and this and this and that, it gets me sidetracked, so I don't really want to do it. But hold on a bit. I can't see much because I'm not wearing my contacts or something. So, yeah, man, this pimple really needs to fucking pop. It's so gross. Let me just take this. I'm gonna save that video. Okay, so while that video is saving, I'm just gonna talk to you guys about my day. So, I mean, since today is Father's Day, hopefully you guys have a good Father's Day with all your dads and family in general. As you guys know, I don't really have a father anymore because he passed away a couple months ago, I think. Well, last year pretty much, because he passed away October. And to this day, I'm not really just sad. It's just like when you get news or something like that, generally, just news general, and you're just like, wow, that's crazy. Like, that's what I feel like with my dad, because I feel like he's not even dead. I feel like he's just going on a vacation trip, because that's what my dad did a lot. My dad traveled a lot to the Philippines because he had to work there and do business, and I don't know. It's just like a lot of things that went on in my life that when my dad passed, it was different. Like, I don't know, because my dad, he was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and I didn't even know that if that's like common in today's society, because it is. I didn't really know that. So when he died, though, I really wanted to I wanted to do this YouTube thing to actually like do a charity for it. Like, I mean, a lot of YouTubers do like these big charities, like PewDiePie and Markiplier, and a lot of other ones I can't name right now, but I don't know. I feel like with the charity thing, I just really wanted to help prostate cancer, in a sense, like to people who are struggling with it, because my dad struggled with it, and I don't know if I have it, because I know that the prostate cancer, it was passed down hereditary wise, so I don't really know if I have it. And my brother, I don't really know. We don't really know, but I guess we have to go to the doctor or something like that. But yeah, I mean, reflecting about my dad, it was a really odd situation, because growing up, I didn't really have like the father figure that I really wanted, because my dad smokes a lot of cigarettes, and he drank alcohol, but not a lot. He's not like an alcoholic. He just smoked a lot of cigarettes, and it caught up to him because of the cancer, and it made it worse. I remember, like, my dad was like a really muscular guy, like a really muscular, and then when he went through cancer, it was like he lost a lot of weight, and I witnessed like what it does to the human body, and I was just like surprised. I'm just like, wow, that's pretty crazy. I remember like my mom spending a lot of money on like the bills about like my dad's chemotherapy and a lot of I remember doing so much for my dad that I don't remember like what he thought about it. Like my mom, I remember one time my mom told me like my dad was he felt like bothersome because the fact that we are like taking care of him, because my dad is the type of guy that he doesn't want someone to do stuff for him because he feels like he can do it himself. Like, I think a lot of people are like that. Like, you want to be independent, you want to do your own thing, you want to have your own rules and your own regulations and shit, and that's fine. I mean, that is obviously fine. I don't really think that it's a bad thing. However, with my dad, I mean, he's like, me and my dad were very similar. Like me and him are like very stubborn. So if we like don't want to do something, then we won't do it. Like we just fuck it. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. And it's just like really crazy that how it turned out to be, because I know my mom is struggling with the loss still, and she's just sad a lot. And but like, how would you feel like if you're in that position? Like I can understand, because my dad, he was a really hard worker. Like my dad grew up in poverty. It was in the Philippines, and he was separated by his family because there was too many family members, because he had like 9 brothers and sisters, and his family, they had to let him go on his own, like really at a young age, and he had to fend for himself. Like my dad had to go through poverty a lot in the streets. He lived as a street child, and he had his own house and everything. But like my dad, the stories he told me is just insane, that I can't believe that that's what he went through. He like, I remember my dad telling me like he had to sell like these, like, what do you call it? I don't know what you call it, but he sold these things. I don't know what you call it, but he sold these things in like the streets to people, like when they drove by. Like he'd just go out and knock on their window, and that's the same thing that would happen when I was in the Philippines, when my dad and me and my brother like went through that same thing. I remember driving in the Philippines. Sorry if I'm like my ears like itchy right now, but I remember like in the Philippines, like all these street children. I remember like driving in like a really nice car my dad had, and all these young like street children and even adults, they're just knocking on the door, like spraying your window, and like they're just trying to like earn a little bit of money. But even though we don't want it, like we don't really want the person to do it for us, they just do it, and they expect you to give. But I don't know, I mean, for us, we just really mind our own business. We didn't really, I mean, it's sad in a sense, but like my dad's point of view is that you have to fend for yourself, and you have to like you have to do what you gotta do that makes you happy, and like you just can't worry about other people. And I mean, that's a bad mindset, considering I know a lot of you people out there, you might think like a big different wise, because you're just like, oh, I want to help people and everything, but you don't really help, you just watch. And I don't really understand that if you're not going to put any action to that. But anyways, Dad, I mean, you might, obviously you're not watching this video, but I mean, we miss you, my family misses you, and if the whole family misses you, I miss you. I mean, I'm never really a sentiment person or like an emotional person much, but I mean, with family it's much different, because even though I don't show like my feelings towards my family, you guys see in my vlogs, like I do care about them. I mean, they're my family after all. I can't just be like, no, I don't like you or something like that. But I don't know, it's because of my dad that he put so much thoughts that in me, that he thought that I was going to be successful and everything. And I know I'll be successful. I just gotta push a lot of effort through. And when that happens, when the time comes that I'll be much more noticed, and I know I'll do a lot of good things. That's my promise for you guys, and for my dad. It's not just for you guys, but it's for my dad. And I don't know. I just like I struggled when I was growing up as a child, like not finding that real father figure. Like I kind of realized that I was always spending time in my friend's house, because like their father is like what I wanted to be. Like some of my friends' fathers, they're like really cool, and like they have like this good mindset. But when it comes to my dad, it was never like, we never bonded very well. It's just like we never really talked a lot. We just usually argued. I remember arguing with my dad. There's this one thing I can't tell you guys, but it was really a really bad time in my life. And I remember my dad, he grabbed me, he threw me against the wall, and I was bleeding. And it wasn't my dad's fault. It was my fault. So it's just like crazy, like what I did. I can't tell you guys too much about my life, because there are some things about my life that you guys cannot know. Even though, like, as much as I try to be honest, it doesn't really matter, because people don't even take honesty like that serious anymore. So, and that's why people lie. I mean, I don't lie a lot. It's just like, I just feel that if I'm gonna be honest, I expect people to respect it, and I respect yours as well. But if you don't, then I don't give a fuck about you. So that's my kind of reasoning. So, anyways, I've been talking a lot for this video, but anyways, hopefully you guys have a good Sunday. Oh yeah, there was a party earlier, Natalie's graduation party. My friend Natalie, she graduated from college, biochemical engineering, I think. And congratulations. I didn't really want to go to the party because I'm not used to going out a lot anymore. I'm like, fuck it. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon. So hopefully you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.